everyone, hope you're well. I thought I'd share with you my recent makeup routine, what I've been doing on holiday and what I'm kind of doing now. It's a bit different, few things have changed, but you know, see how it goes and I hope you like it. Carry on watching. Bye. Okay, so I've cleansed and toned and used a serum on my face, moisturiser. Sometimes if it's like a hot sunny day or I'm abroad, I will prime with the Prime Time Bare Minerals Primer, SPF 30, so I've got some protection. But I'm back in England, it's not really sunny, I don't really need a high SPF, I don't feel, today. So I've primed with, well, it's not really a primer, it's a skin tone booster, and it's by Sarah Chapman. And this is just amazing. It completely evens out the complexion, it smooths out the skin. It's gorgeous. You wear this underneath your moisturiser. So I'm going to forego primer today, and I'm going in with Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is the shade 2W1 Dawn. It's quite a yellow shade. I've really been enjoying wearing this. I used to wear this years and years and years ago. I wore this on holiday and it just works wonderfully. I use a damp beauty blender and I just start tapping on my face. I absolutely love you know, the coverage that this gives. Oh, my bracelet's really annoying. And it's so funny during the summer months when you have all these things going, oh, all these magazines going, forgo the heavy foundation, ditch the coverage, go for tinted moisturiser. Foundation, it doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't matter what you're using, it's how you apply it. You could put on tinted moisturiser and that could be heavy. So I really don't think you need, for me, a tinted moisturiser is not going to last through the summer on my oily skin. This will. And using a beauty blender, you've got the thinnest layer possible that's going to stay on your skin. It's not going to come off, it's not going to get oily, it doesn't break me out, and it lasts throughout the day, you know. The beauty blender is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You don't use it for a while and then you forget, gosh, how phenomenal it actually is at just putting down a seamless coverage. So I just pat that all on, all around. And I was using this on my holiday in California and it didn't budge. I didn't have to touch it up. I didn't have to babysit it. It just lasted through heat, humidity. I was really amazed. So I just make sure that's all really blended in. You know, and should you need heavier coverage, you can go in with a brush or more layers, but I don't think you really need to with this foundation. It's just quite easy to do. And especially if you're going in with a primer like that that's tinted, you need even less. Then for concealer, I've been using the Estee Lauder Double Wear in 2W Light Medium. This has got an SPF of 20 in it. Really good, full coverage. Brilliant, just brilliant. And because this is quite a dark colour, and you know when you're tanned and all your concealers are too light, this is the only thing that kind of worked under my eyes at the time. So I just smidge that under my eye. You don't really need a lot at all. Just press that under. And I put some on my nose, forehead, a bit on my chin, a bit more under this eye. I always tend to put less under one eye than the other. Okay, fantastic. Then I set it with the Laura Mercier mineral powder in Rich Vanilla. This is an SPF 15 in, so when I was on holiday it was perfect. I had my SPF 30, had my foundation, I had this for extra sun protection, which again you can top up during the day. Mineral makeup on top of things, it locks it down. It just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It locks everything in and keeps it in. Actually, before I apply that, I apply my cream products. See, I just forgot. I'm still using the Chanel Universelle. I love it. It's amazing. So I'm still using this. Smash my brush in like that. Pull my cheeks in. On the other side. I just love this. And then I go down the sides of my nose, just here. I also go into my eyelids, like that. Just to kind of define the crease. This is what I was doing on holiday because, you know, I wanted to be quick and ready and, you know, and dressed and not like faffing about. So I needed to get my makeup done quick. Then again, like in my last video, I'm still using this Nars Penny Lane. I think it's discontinued. And I'm nearly finished and I don't know what I'm going to do when it finishes. Why do they discontinue these things? I'm going to have to find another cream blusher. I love this because it just highlights and blushes in one. So, okay. So just apply that here. See, do you see the sheen it gives? It's so delicate. But this sheen even shines through the mineral powder. Love it. Then, okay, then we go in with the Laura Mercier mineral powder. And I just tap this all over. It just adds something extra to skin. I can't even, I like to put it over my eye because again it's got the SPF 15 and I want to make sure I'm all covered. It just gives such a nice glow and it just sets everything to perfection. It really does. It just makes you look so natural as well. Okay, then I set my under eyes with this e.l.f. brush I picked up in Target and my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Okay. And just to brighten up that area as well. I mean, for the daytime I don't really need to do, you know, any major highlighting. You can set the eyes like that as well. This is a really nice brush. Just like that. Fabulous. And that's literally all I've been doing for my face. That's just what I've done. And then I set with Urban Decay All Nighter. For eyes, again, I'm using my sparkly shadow. So I've kind of like, you know, the foundation and concealer has kind of created a base. Then the bronzer in the crease has given me something. You can even put a bit of this Penny Lane like that, just to give it a bit more. And then again, I'm loving my SpaceCowboy by Urban Decay and just tapping that all over the eye to give a really nice sparkle. I wasn't going to go this far into the video, but you know, hey ho, let's do it. Let's do it. This gives I just love this. This is just my favourite thing to do in the world. Then I line with Endless Silky Eye Pencil, Pixi. These are really nice. These are like gel eyeliner pencils. And just line really closely to the lashes. Nothing too extreme. Just enhancing the lash line. Trying to get it really close. And then made that too thick now. Okay. Then before it dries, because it does dry, I'm just gonna kind of soften it up a bit. So it's just a bit nice and soft and blended rather than sharp. And it just gives a nice kind of, these blend really nicely. And then once they dry, you know, they stay put. But they are exactly what they say, silky, endless silky eye pencils. Bring whatever you have left on that brush underneath. You can even take a bit like that, just under. Just to give it a bit more oomph. Wonderful. I like to curl my lashes. These are my Kevin Aquan eyelash curlers. They are really good actually. I really want to try some natural false lashes, but I'm really rubbish at putting them on and I don't know which ones to get and blah blah blah. Oh, the other thing I've been trying, this is only recently, is the Bobbi Brown Bronze Shimmer Brick. This is so old, but it's gorgeous. And I just, where I've put the bronzer, add a bit, and sometimes I put it on my eyes. In fact, I'll just put some under here. It's just amazing, this thing. Amazing. I've had it for years and it's just served me so well. The mascara I've been liking is the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. This is really nice. You can do really natural lashes or big smoky lashes, you know. It's just, but I just like to do just not a lot. This has got a really nice fat brush which really gets to the ends, and then it goes nice and thin as you go towards the corner of the eye. And I just think it gives, and that's just like one little coat. You really don't, you could go really, that's why it's called Extravagant. You could really go wild with this mascara. But for daytime, I'm just kind of happy with a little bit. And because it's so black, it really shows up nicely. And that's only with a little bit. I just pull the edges out like that. I did buy the Anastasia brow pomade. I haven't used it yet because I've just had my eyebrows done and tinted, so I don't really think I need to do it yet. But that's for when the colour starts fading. Then my amazing lip combo, which I told you all about, I'll try on now for you, which is the HoneyLove and the Boy Bait. It really is your lips, but better. And make sure your lips are really moisturised because it is matte. I kind of like to pat it on actually. Lovely. And then Boy Baked Lip Gloss, Cremesheen. Oh my god, amazing. This is literally the same colour as the lipstick. Isn't that just? And this wears so nicely. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, that's my face done. Let's do a spray. Don't you find with this, you spray it and like half your chest gets sprayed as well? Like, what is that about? Come on, dry, fan me off. Okay, let's try and get my hair back into normality. Oh my god, I'm soaking wet now. And that's the final look. It's just a really nice, everyday, you know, fresh kind of makeup. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.